the Cedar Group here in Chicago, Thursday, February 23rd. Let's get in the zone, but before we get in the zone, we got a special guest, Wesley Hart from outside of Philly. Thanks for coming into Chi-Town, man. It's great to be here
with you. Good to be here with you.
You know, I am the killer. He's at Wesley Hart. We got a lot to talk about today. Markets are really heating up, and you know, crude. That is the buzzword. Iran, the sanction potential threats over there. We've really seen this move, and Brent specifically, all-time highs in euro valuation. So we're kind of trying to find out where the trade is. And Wesley, you spelled out some nice stocks for us yesterday. What are your other thoughts? Because right now, crude is essentially lagging. Where's the trade inside that?
You know, we talked yesterday about Baker Hughes. We talked about Diamond Offshore. I still like the infrastructure plays, but I think you have to look beyond that to energy as a whole. Okay. And in general, I like coal. I think coal's been forgotten. Coal right now is trading as if we're never going to use it again. And guess what? We're using coal. You can look at names like Alpha Natural Resources. You can look at names like Arch Coal. Arch Coal right now is trading near its 52-week low. 52-week low, 1309. It's coming down today about 52-week low is 1309. It's coming down right now to about 1375. I think you get it somewhere between here and 13.5, and use that 52-week low as your stop out if it starts to push down.
All right, folks, that's a quick little spell, but we're trying to take this whole global macro issue right now, Wes. You know, there's a lot of moving parts. Clearly, we're seeing, you know, can the Dow at 13,000 exist with a 10-year under 2%? You know, I'm gonna be hopping on Fast Money here shortly talking about that. But right now, my thoughts are with the strength of the central banks, that big, strong hand in the market, they are really pushing people into these riskier assets. Therefore, we have seen this holding pattern quite some time in the S&P. But right now, we're seeing some treasury auctions, and there is some signs signaling there's more pain to come. But what are your thoughts about those coexistence?
Well, I think they can coexist, and I think that at a certain point here, you're going to see the stock market break out. I mean, we had a trend line that was running down around 1340, and we broke that, obviously. At this point, it seems like we're going through some consolidation. Recently, we broke our 5 and 10 days on the SPX, crossed negative to each other. Right now, it looks like we're going to give a little back. I think that we have a 1341, 1343 target in place. We achieved that, and I think we can rip higher. We're going to shake some weak hands out of the market.
Okay, well, that's what makes a horse race, folks, because I'm in the camp where we're going to test a little lower, but clearly that's what market participants are looking for. But I think the catalyst, you know, clearly we're looking for an EU headline. We're long overdue for some type of EU shoe to drop. Maybe it's an Italian loafer that Coffee Grinds likes to talk about. But when we see something drop over there, or we see this crude oil, there are damaging effects of crude oil going up to 110. I was reading something just now off of CNBC Fast Money note came out. Every dollar we go up in crude, it's a 2.5-cent jump at the pump. So is this pump, you know, this pain at the pump, is it coming, and what are the ramifications in the overall markets, Wes?
Well, I think the pain at the pump is coming, but you know, I tend to strongly disagree with most pundits out there talking about how it's going to bite such a big piece out of people's wallets that they're not going to do anything. People are going to do stuff; they're just going to complain while they do it. Okay. You know, I think that that it would behoove our government to look at things like reducing the taxes that are right now imposed, the surcharges on things like diesel. But you know, smart ideas and what they do are two totally different things. So.
Well, right, and to add on to that, we're already seeing some of the Democrats lobby to Obama saying that you're going to have to use this SPR, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, to curb prices. That was set up for one reason, one only reason only, when there is a disruption in supply. So in the event Iran stops the Straits of Hormuz, that's a situation that can be utilized. But right now, we saw, you know, that go back to May 2011, when that conversation about the SPR being utilized, it went from 114 down to 97, and you got caught holding the bag, which I did on that trade from 102 down. That was devastating. That was a very tough move. So be careful of the government influence here coming out of Washington, despite the fact we're all looking at Iran.
But I would add to that that the second time around is never as big of a surprise as it was the first time. So if you're looking at that to game it the same way it happened the first time around, I don't know that the trade's going to necessarily
be there. The sequel
again.
can be a little lackluster. Look at Caddyshack too.
There you go. There you go. Exactly.
From the floor of the CMA Group, I'm the killer. I'm with Wesley Hart. Thanks so much for tuning in. Love getting the banter back and forth. And follow Wesley at Stock Monster. There's a lot of great stuff going on, and there's going to be a lot of conversations about the ILAM. That's a conference at the end of March out of Newport Beach.
Absolutely.
Wes will be there. Oh, and I just got hit by, I think, the Wolfman. Wolfman's throwing cards.
We're ducking cards.
Behind us. Get up here, Wolfman. Say hi to everybody really quick. All right.
Don't be coming in from behind there.
And one other thing, be the hammer.
Not the nail.
Take that.